Frank Fantozzi, we have a Republican Congress now, and you expect them to make a lot of impact on the way people invest. Let's start off with the energy sector. How will they affect people's energy investments?
Well, their first goal this year is to really get the Keystone pipeline approved. And I think if you're looking at, if you're going to be bullish in an area to invest in, I think in anything impacting the transportation industry related to the oil refinery, and oil refineries are going to do well.
What about health care? You say the Affordable Health Care Act is here to stay, so you like the hospitals, right?
Hospitals will continue to do well. As much as the Republicans would like to repeal it, it's not going anywhere soon. So investing in hospital and health care is still going to be a strong play for investors in the foreseeable future.
And what about with regard to the banks?
Well, that's always, since the 2008 recession and the collapse of the financial markets, the whole financial services industry has been under a lot of scrutiny. I think the government is looking at easing some of the regulations, especially for your middle line banks. So I think investing again in financial services industries along with banks will be also a good strategy for this year.
Now, are you a fan of gridlock? Will gridlock help stocks? Because clearly President Obama, he is not intent on being a lame duck. He will veto things if he feels they are necessary.
Well, gridlock's not healthy. You want to get things through to the public. I mean, having a healthy debate is important. I think that vets things out so no one interest overwhelms the economy. But at the end of the day, I think having a Republican Congress will help push things through and get things done for the American public.
In the end, finally, does it all come back to Janet Yellen and the Fed? People aren't looking to Washington for any direction. They're looking to her?
Well, I think what they're looking for her and her big goal is really looking at employment. She's more employment-driven than the previous administration, which was looking at inflation. But at the end of the day, it comes down to earnings, and I think earnings is going to make the year.
All right. Thanks a lot, Frank.
Thanks for having me on your show today.
Thank you for watching The Street.